Do you struggle on your service toss? Well, guess what? You're in good company because pretty much everyone struggles on their service toss at some stage in their tennis career. Stick around to find out why that might be, why it's okay to struggle on it, and an alternative which will remove that pressure on you always getting that elusive, perfect toss. So let's first deal on why you might be struggling on your service toss. And truth be known, you will probably never have the perfect toss. Why? Because you're being made to toss your ball with your uncoordinated arm. Me as a right-hander, I have to throw the ball with my left arm. And regardless of how much I practice it, I will never have my left arm be as coordinated as my right arm. That means that I have to accept that I'm going to have little variations in where I toss the ball. If I don't, I'm setting myself up for a lot of frustration. Now, you want to know how bad your toss really is, how much variation there actually is. Well, check out and do the following exercise for me. All you'll need for this experiment is a target. I use one of these spots, but you can use pretty much anything, a plate or whatever you want, that you place wherever you think your toss should ideally land. So I'll place it right here, imagining that the tennis court is in front of me. The other thing that you'll need is just a set of about 10 balls. And what you're going to do is you're going to toss the ball as you would as if you were serving and let it land. Now note where it landed and place that ball that you just tossed right there where it landed. And then you're going to do that again. And you're going to do it for a total of 10 balls. Now you can see right now already I'm not doing too well. My balls are going all over the place. Let's see. Oh, that one was close to the spot. And this is the way it actually looked once I completed my 10 balls. Now what you'll notice is that I didn't get a single one that landed on the actual spot. And I'm okay with that. All of them landed within about a half-meter range of that spot. And with that in mind, I can make the correction. So what does the correction look like? Well, you could do what a lot of people do when they throw the ball off a little bit. They throw it again and again and again and again. But that's not realistic because anytime the sun is directly in your eyes, anytime it's windy, anytime you're nervous, those are all going to be times when your toss is probably going to break down. So you better get used to having tosses that are off from your perfect turn. The solution, instead of throwing the ball again and again, is to use your loose wrist to make those corrections. So what does that look like? Well, here's the thing. If you start using your wrist, whether you throw your ball too far to the side or too far behind you or too far in front of you, you're going to still be able to get the racket to point in the direction of where you want the ball to go and thereby give yourself a good chance of getting the ball in despite the toss not being that perfect. So there you have it. The conclusion is that the ball toss, or the perfect ball toss, is an exercise in frustration. Very difficult to achieve. By all means, practice it, but accept that you are seldom going to achieve it. And you need an alternative. You need to find some way of being able to get out of trouble. And that key is your wrist. Your wrist will enable you to make the corrections when your ball toss is slightly off, which is the most of the time. I hope you enjoyed this tip. If you liked it, press on that like button. If you disliked it, that's okay too. Tell me why. And make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.